course, may sparring partner sa DOJ, si uh, Attorney De Lemos, Mindaro, Minardo. Kapitbahay ko na siya ngayon. Binigyan ko rin siya ng kulungan dito kasi pinapagawa niya yung kanyang building. No? Yung building 14 na lahat yung mga niya, high value or VIP prisoners. Well, very much welcome here. Oo. And then of course, yung ating Chief PNP, you know very well, every second counts sa ating Chief PNP dahil is really doing a lot of job every 24/7 itong trabaho natin lahat, no? Police General Benamin Acorda Jr. Maraming salamat for coming over. And then of course, yung pasimuno sa lahat na ito, of course, kasi talagang turf niya ito. Siya ang boss natin pag sa drug war. No? Fighting illegal drugs. Director General of the PIDEA, Moro Virgilio Lasso, DG Lasso. And of course, equally represented by the NICA chief, si Asek Rolly Asuncion, hindi naman bago sa atin dito. Of course, nandito lahat yung ating mga other staff, Asek Pereras and Asek Hilturalba and all the rest. No? It's really a milestone doing this. No? It's like accepting, it's the first step of any milestone or any endeavor that you do. You have to accept the reality. There is a group here that really, even if they are incarcerated, nagdadala ng drugs sa loob. No? Latest na nito, isang PDL nakakulong. Isipin mo yung asawa niya, inutusan na pagbisita sa kanya, maglagay sa puwerta niya, magtago ng ilang grams ng sachet ng drugs. No? Then isang araw naman, dahil bawal din ang tabako, ang sigarilyo, doon naman sa anus nilagay, yung dami-daming tabako. No? And then gwardiya din, no? Mga gwardiya din, nahuhulihan. No? So I have to accept the reality. That indeed, even the PDL and the employees of Bucor are getting involved. No? Pinapangat ko yung loob ko to have this agreement in as much as I want to solve the problem here in Bucor. Tagal na itong problema to, but the first step in solving any problem is to accept it that there is really indeed a problem. 50 years ito na pabayaan itong Bucor because the last na kulungan na napagawa was in 1973. No, panahon pa ng tatay ng ating presidente, si President Marcos Sr. And then after that, wala na napagawa. So good for 6,000 lang itong kulungan o 12,000 itong you believe it, good for 6,000. The rest of the colonies are total good for 12,000. Ngayon 52,000 na kami and counting. So when I took over, 48,000 lang. 48,000 lang. Ngayon 52,000 na. I'll be 1 year in October 24. But you see, the problem is really congestion pa rin hanggang ngayon. And then, of course, 70 to 80% ang nakakulong ngayon dito are all drug-related. And then, of course, lately, nakita nyo naman sa news, ang gaganda ng score ng ating mga drug enforcement agencies. They confiscated somewhere in Pampanga about 3.5 billion worth of drugs, and then another na naman sa Subic, accomplishment na naman nila yan, about 2 point something more drugs, no? Indeed, the drug problem will be a national security problem. And alam ko naman, lahat ng nahuhuli na yan, dadalhin din dito. Dito rin makukulong mga yan. And hopefully, I can also help them. Kasi pag nakakulong na sila dito, I'll develop a parang interrogation system na we can know paano ba to, how does it come here to our country, may mga cartel ba to, worldwide ba ito, kasi may mga nakakulong din sa atin dito mga drug lord from other countries, no? Hindi lang naman sa China, mayroong Canadian, may mga Americans, all of them, mga foreigners. We have about 300 plus foreign PDLs. No? So if we can generate information about how they operate while they are here, no? We can help our drug enforcement agencies, especially PDEA. And of course, ang purpose dito is I only have 5 years to turn around this Bucor for this administration. No? I want Bucor to be relevant ang Bucor because it provides something for the country. Kaya isasara na natin itong Bucor na to, itong Bilibid, so that we can transfer to a bigger place. Kasi ang kulungan natin, super congested, we are unable to monitor them all and give more attention to them. But if we can transfer them is outside Metro Manila na mas maluluwag. We're planning that a compound, a security compound, is only good for about 1,500 to 2,000 para madali mabantayan ang mga PDL. So to make them manageable. And then of course, we want Bucor to be sustainable. So, we will be putting up not only prison but penal farms so that yung food production, food security will also be a mandate for Bucor. So, food security also is a big problem, up and coming problem because of the climate change. So, and then of course talaga itong drugs. Drugs will be the 21st, the greatest problem of the 21st century because we are turning global and yet our country is very porous. No? Kayang-kaya nila magpasok dito. And they're even very brave enough to even hire a ship, no? An international ship to really deliver the drugs right in our piers, no? In Imak, talagang very daring na ito mga drug lords na want to penetrate in our country. And then of course, I want to restore the respect, maging respetado naman ang Bucor because pag budget hearing na lang kami na tayo parati ang punching bag na pag tinanong ang ating mga drug enforcement agencies, dito ginagawa daw ang transaksyon ng pagbebenta because yung mga drug lords, they can move around, freely move around, and then they can still make contact. No? Nagiging, up to now, they are still the middleman of drug transactions, even if nakakulong na sila. So, we accept that fact. And lately, nilipat ko sila sa Mindoro, walang signal doon. No? They are now trying to smuggle satellite phone. No? And then nung nalaman ko yan, we got to be strict on them. they are now starting to corrupt naman itong mga gwardiya natin. Oh, you know how innovative sila, kaya sabi nga ni Senator Tolentino, you should be 3 steps ahead parate. No? But all of these things that we are doing is, sabi ni Secretary Rimulya sa akin, June, i-synchronize mo lahat ng efforts dito. Go to other agencies, ask them to, let's put up a strong fight against drug trafficking inside the Bilibid. So ngayon, ito naman mga drug lord na nandun sa Mindoro, kinukunayb naman. They always tinattempt naman nila ngayon yung mga gwardya dahil wala nga silang cellphone. Sabi nila, kukunan mo ng picture yung aking message. And then itong picture na to, padala mo dun sa number na yan. And then hopefully mapadala yung message sa kanila. No? Although they are not incommunicado because they have the e-dalaw, they can contact their relatives and friends. They still want to continue with their illicit activities or illegal activities. No? So, this is really a tough job for all of us, in as much as the drug problem will be the greatest problem in the 21st century. No? Bukod pa sa food problem. But Bucor wants to be part of this endeavor in addressing illegal drugs. That's why we are accepting this as an issue, in as much as this has already been talked in Congress and the Senate. No? But we will not stop there. We recognize the problem, but we will face the problem head on. We will sasagutin natin to, harapin natin ang challenge dito, and hopefully this Bucor will regain its respect. No? And I hope I can help itong ating mga drug enforcement agencies because lahat naman ng mga drug lords na nakulong nandito sa akin ngayon. And hopefully, I can gather information, and of course, if they persist on using or communicating with their friends outside, I can also monitor their transactions. In this way, we will all address the problem together, this great problem of our country, of drug problem or proliferation of drugs. So sa ating lahat na mga kasama sa gobyerno, maraming salamat sa pagdating nyo dito, at this will really help a lot for the good of our country. Sabi nga ni President Marcos, bagong Pilipinas, bagong Bucor. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat.
Thank you very much.